Welcome to LSB Feaster's Radio Air Check and Classic TV channel.
All right. You may not have yet heard the name Jaden Jefferson. He is a reporter working the beat here at the Detroit debate, and he recently scored quite the scoop, a one-on-one interview with presidential candidate and Senator Elizabeth Warren. And before I show you just a clip of that interview, you should know this. Jaden is 11.
As an outspoken critic of the president, what do you think is the worst policy he initiated?
Oh man, that's hard. I mean, he's doing a lot of really bad stuff every day.
What are you doing for equal opportunities for people of color?
So that's a really good question. You know, every time I think about economic issues, I stop and say, but let's also see how it intersects with race. So here's an example. Housing. Number one way that middle-class families in America build wealth is housing.
And Jaden Jefferson is with me here. Jaden, good to see you.
Nice
good
to see you.
A pleasure.
Oh, it's a joy for me to be here.
It's a joy. It's a joy. Now, Jaden, it is July, and it was summer camp just not like challenging enough? Like the kids at camp aren't reading the Mueller report? Like why are you here, my dear?
Well, summer camp, I've never been that kind of person. I'm that person who's like, I want to do my own thing during the summer. So usually I don't do summer camps. It's either me just sitting at the house, just sitting down and watching TV, watching the news, or it's me going out and shooting stories like I did this summer.
So let's talk about the news in your story, your big scoop with Senator Warren. Like what was she like, and have you had an opportunity to interview any of the other candidates? Like who impresses you the most?
Well, when I interviewed Elizabeth Warren, that was the only presidential candidate I've interviewed. And after shooting the interview, I wasn't thinking much about it. I'm just like, oh yeah, I got an exclusive with Elizabeth Warren. But then,
no big deal.
But then when I got all the media attention, I was like, am I actually here right now? So it was just a shock. And interviewing her, she treated me like any other reporter. A lot of people pointed that out on Twitter, is that she didn't treat me like I was a little kid. She took me seriously.
Did you feel like that? Did you feel like that from her?
No, I didn't feel like I was being treated like a little child. I felt like I was being treated like a journalist, which I want to be treated anywhere I go.
And who impresses you the most? You've been reading all about these candidates, just like we all have.
Well, Marianne Williamson, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, because there's been a lot of reaction on Marianne and how she's an author. There's been things that people said she was trying to promote a book, or she was trying to just do this as a stunt. So definitely she's been pretty impressive, I guess.
All right.
So.
She's up tonight. We'll be watching for her,
yes.
And Senator Warren will be center stage next to Senator Sanders. So let's fast forward a few years where you may very well be standing on that debate stage, or a debate stage, moderating a presidential debate. Is that something that may be cool for you?
Oh, yes.
So, you know, our friends Dana and Jake and Don could be watching right now, maybe scoring some pointers from you, Jaden. So what is the one question you think anyone should be asking of these candidates, or candidates ever?
Well, there's a lot of them, and that's where this question comes in. What separates you from the pack? There are 20-plus Democratic candidates running in this election, and it's really hard to separate them all, especially for someone who's not really into politics. They're going to be very confused. So it's definitely important to ask, what separates you from Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker? So definitely making you unique.
Now, I see Mom and Dad over there, and obviously they are very supportive of you being this young journalist, but why journalism?
Well, I remember I met a NBC4 reporter out in New York. I'm just walking. I didn't know who he was. I just took a picture with him because he wasn't a reporter.
How old were you?
I was probably 5, maybe. I was
5, Mom and Dad are naughty. 4,
confirm.
Mom says 4. Okay.
4, okay.
Okay.
And after that, I went back to our hometown and never thought much about what happened in New York until I met our local meteorologist. I want to shout him out, Jay Burschback.
Shout out Jay Burschback.
Shout out Jay. Woo! But after meeting Jay, I got interested in meteorology, which sort of led me into the TV business. So once it started, I got serious about this TV business. So I went to basketball games, shot news packages and pieces there, and then I would log the scores for the other ones and present them at 11 o'clock.
At what age?
11.
11. That's incredible. I mean, I thought I was all right starting at 21, but you got me beat. And since you're such a professional, by the way, I'm so impressed by you. Mom and Dad, you guys did real good. Take a look at this camera. See, it says number 1 on it. And I want you to read the tease to tell everyone when to watch the debate.
Just a few hours from now, the CNN debates, 2 big nights, starting tonight at 8, live from Detroit. I'm Jaden Jefferson, and you're watching CNN.
Bravo, my man.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I got a whole other hour if you want to do it.
Oh, of course. I'm welcome to. Thank you.
Well done. Well done. All right, let's continue on, shall we?